Hello everyone, this is Greg with Medora Entertainment. Eric will not be seen today because it's time to look at ABC Kids. No, not the ABC Kids. We already did a video on that. No, I'm talking about the block from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Oh mate, I remember ABC Kids. I used to watch them all the time back in the day. I loved Bananas in Pajamas, Postman Pet, Brahms, Spot and Thomas. Those were the days.
Who are you and what are you doing at my computer?
G'day mate. This isn't what it looks like, I swear.
Get out of my house!
I am so sorry about that. I only stepped out of the room for a second. How the hell did that guy get in here? Anyway, yes, this video is about ABC Kids Australia. We already did the American one. If you'd like to learn about that, link is in the video description. I've never done a video on an Australian brand before, but by now I've covered all the other main Anglophone nations, except for New Zealand, because as we all know, New Zealand doesn't exist. So it was only a matter of time. I don't think I have many Australian fans, but for those who do exist, this one's for you. So, let's get down to it. Children's programming has existed on Australian ABC almost since the beginning, even back when it was known as the Australian Broadcasting Commission rather than Corporation. However, the precursor to what we now call ABC Kids started in 1991 as ABC 4 Kids, which was actually named after a children's music label that had been created 3 years earlier. And yes, Bananas in Pajamas was one of the first programs to air on this new daily children's block. Other shows that ABC for Kids aired include Spot, Babar, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Play School, and Fireman Sam. The music label and the TV block continued to be closely intertwined, especially in the first few years of the block's life, and the ABC for Kids music label continues to release new albums to this day. ABC for Kids also birthed a very successful VHS series and was one of the main distributors of the shows mentioned before and others on VHS in Australia. The VHS line would continue to be successful into the 2000s. However, in 2000, the TV block was rebranded to ABC Kids. With this came more programming for older kids rather than just preschooler shows like in years past. And when I say older, I mean they had shows like Degrassi The Next Generation, a show aimed at teens. Pretty interesting how educational shows for preschoolers and teen dramas could exist in the same block together. But hey, if pre-2002 Noggin could do it, so could ABC Kids. On August 1st of the same year, ABC Kids also got its own standalone channel. However, it only aired for 12 hours on its channel, and the remaining 12 hours was taken up by Fly TV, which was a service aimed at teenagers and young adults, similar to the N in the US. In fact, if you think about it, the new ABC Kids channel worked very much like the Noggin channel post-2002. A kids block airs on it for half the day, and then a teen block takes over for the remaining airtime. Only ABC Kids/Fly TV actually happened over half a year earlier than Noggin/The End, which happened in March 2002. So ABC Kids was there first. Really interesting to think about, especially as a Noggin fan. But I digress. ABC Kids/Fly TV only lasted for 2 years, with the channel shutting down in 2003. So they may have been there first, but they definitely didn't last the longest. In fact, the reason that shows like Degrassi appeared on ABC Kids was only because Fly TV was killed off. Man, I just know Fly TV would make a great history video. If only there was more information about the brand online. Oh well. Maybe someday it'll be like HBO Family Magnet and more footage and information will slowly trickle onto the internet within the next few years. Anyway. In February of 2002, the original name for the block, ABC 4 Kids, was brought back, and the block was divided up amongst both ABC 1 and ABC 2. However, much like with Fly TV, this didn't last long, and in May of 2011, the weekday morning ABC for Kids block on ABC One was discontinued. The name also changed slightly to ABC for Kids, this time with a number. But that wasn't the end of the chaos. Oh no. In 2014, almost all of the children's programming remaining on ABC One was pulled away and then given to ABC 3 and ABC 4. And for good measure, they changed it back to ABC Kids. What is it with these people and the name of this block? Just pick one for God's sake. Thankfully, the name has not been changed since then. Nor has much happened with the block at all, apart from some branding updates and slight scheduling changing caused by ABC TV Plus, which was quickly undone after Australian parents complained about it. And there you have it. The history of Australian ABC Kids has been bumpy, though not nearly as crazy as some other brands we've looked at. I definitely would have enjoyed it as a kid if I had grown up in Australia. I don't know if the transition to streaming is happening as quickly in Australia as it is here in the States, but I hope ABC Kids stays on the airways for as long as possible. Though it's already lasted longer than our ABC Kids did. Let me know in the comments. Did you grow up with this block? What is the TV situation in Australia like? Is the TV scene still alive and well, or is it dying like it is in other places in the Western world? Anyway, thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned! Hey, I thought I told you to get out of my house!
Oh no!